Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how you can make slideshow in HTML using CSS. So here you can see this is a basic HTML structure. So first of all we'll write the HTML and we'll show our slide images, then we'll write our CSS. So first of all in the body tag we are going to mention a div tag, and inside this div first of all we are going to mention a class, and this class name will be slideshow. And then inside this div we are going to mention another div, and inside this div we are again going to make another class, and we'll say this class slide wrapper. And after this we'll just make one more div, so we'll show our here div, and inside this div we'll give our images. So here let's mention the class, let's say here only slide, and inside this div we are going to mention the image tag. So inside the source we need to give the image name or image source. So here we have a few images over here, so let's just give these images. Let's say over here cat.jpg, and this time we are going to copy this div, Control C. We have 4 images in total, so I'm going to paste it 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. So we have cat2.png, cat3.png and card.jpg. So let's over here cat2.png, then cat3.png, and the last one is card.jpg. So right now if we save it, then if we just refresh our browser, here you can see that we have some images over here. Different image has different height and width, as you can see. So first of all what we will do is that we'll write the CSS for this class slide, and inside this class slide we have the image tag. So let's go inside the head tag, and inside the head tag we are going to mention the style. Then inside the style we'll see over here you can see our class name is slide, and for class we need to give a dot, then we'll see over here slide, and then inside the slide we have the image tag, right? So here we are going to say image. So first of all we're going to fix the image height and width. Let's say image width it will be 1000 px, and the image height it will be, let's say, 510 px. So right now if we save it and if we now refresh here you can see we have all the images over here and all of their height and width is same. So right now we'll write one more thing, and that is over here float it will be left. So we are writing float left because we want to move the image from right to left side. So right now if I refresh, there you can see there is some gap. The gap will also be gone if I just refresh. Here you can see there is no gap among the images. So right now let's go and write some CSS for this class slide show. So for it let me just copy it, and here we'll give a dot, then we'll say slideshow, then to second bracket. And inside this what we are going to do is that we are going to mention the our slide height and width. What will be our slide height and width, and the position of our slide. So for it, let's say our slide height and width will be the same as 1000 px and 510 px. So we'll say the same thing. We'll say over here width it will be 1000 px, not 100, 1000 px, and height it will be 510 px. You can give different height and width if you want, that doesn't matter. You can write over here 1200 or 1300, it's fine as well. So right now if we save it and if we refresh, here you can see there is no changes, but it set the slide height and width 1000 and 510 px. So right now what we want is that we want all the image to be in the center. So for it what we will do is that we will say over here margin, and it will be 0 auto. So what it will do is that it will make every image in the center. If we refresh, here you can see every image in the center, but we want the image from right to left, not like this. So for it what we will do is that we'll say over here overflow, it will be hidden. It means the image will exist but we won't see it like this. Okay, so if I just refresh over here, you can see there is only one image, the first image, but all the other images still here. Okay, but it's hidden because we write over here overflow hidden. So after this, here we have another class slide wrapper. So inside this we are going to mention how our animation will be and how many second it will last. So we'll say over here this class name. Let me just copy this, Control C, and I'll say over here slide wrapper, then to second bracket. So inside this slide wrapper we are going to write animation slide 10 second. So 10s is, and it will be infinite. So the slide will move for infinite of time, and this 4 slide will last. We have 4 images, so the 4 slide or images will last for 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds they will restart the animation. And we again need to do one more thing, and that is let me just write that first. And here we'll say with, then we'll say calc. This is a function, CSS function, and inside this here you can see that for the slideshow we mention a width which is 1000 px. So we are going to say over here 1000 px into or this sign, and how many images do we have? We have a total of 4 images, so we'll say over here 4. So we are mentioning that the animation will happen for 10 seconds, and every 10 seconds it will restart, and there is a total of 4 slide which width is 1000 px. Okay, so after this, so right now if we save it, then if we now refresh, here you can see there is no changes. So right now we are going to write another function, and we'll say when we want this to happen. So for it, CSS give us a function called keyframes. So we need to write over here at the end of key frames keyframes, and here we have the image inside this class slide. So we say over here slide, then we'll give to second bracket, and inside this keyframes we need to mention for hot point or on hot second we want the animation to happen. So we mention over here 10 seconds. So here if we write over here 20%, it means after 2 seconds it will show us different image. So right now we'll give to second bracket, and inside it we are going to say over here margin left, it will be 0 px. It means at the beginning it will show us this image for 2 seconds, and at the 4th second we want to see different image. So here we'll say here margin left, but this time we'll say over here calc, and here you can see 1000 px, right? But over here we're going to say minus 1000 px into on. So we are saying this because over here you can see in the slideshow over here we said overflow hidden. It means the images is there but it is not showing. So we are saying minus 1000 px into on. So after 4 seconds it will show us the second image. So let me just write it 2 more times because we have total of 4 images, 1 and 2. So here we'll say 60, and here we are going to say 80, and here instead of on we are going to say 2, and here instead of on we'll say 3. So right now, okay, it becomes 640. So right now let me just explain it again. At the beginning of the slide for the 2 second the margin left is 0. Over here you can see that we write over here float left and overflow hidden, and we have the image over here. This image it will show for 2 seconds, and at 40 seconds it will show us the second image, and it will call the width minus 1000. Then here you can see minus 1000 into 2, it means it become minus 2000, and over here it become minus 3000. So that's how it will show us image on by on. So if I now save it, then if I just refresh here, and here you can see after every 2 seconds it will move the image, and at the end it will start from the beginning because we mentioned about here infinite. So this is how you can make slide in HTML using CSS. I tried to make this tutorial as easy as possible. I hope you like this tutorial, and my name is Yamin. I am from Web Tech Knowledge. I would actually really appreciate if you subscribe this channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.